Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. Bypassed cabinet members once again took their oaths in Malacanang after being reappointed by the president. Those who took their oaths before President Marcos today were Energy Secretary Rafael Lotilla, Finance Secretary Ben Diokno, and NEDA Chief Arsenio Balisacan. Also reappointed were Migrant Workers Secretary Tuts Ople, Social Welfare Secretary Erwin Tulfo, and Transportation Chief Jaime Bautista of the Transportation Department. Newly appointed Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin also took his oath before Marcos Jr. Meanwhile, there is no word yet if Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles will be reappointed. She, along with resigned Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez, were bypassed by the Commission on Appointments. President Bongbong Marcos has also spoken up about attending the Singapore F1 Grand Prix, calling it, quote, the best way to drum up business. In an Instagram post, Marcos Jr. reaffirmed an earlier statement from Malacanang that his weekend trip was indeed productive. The president said it was fulfilling to have met new business friends who are interested in investing in the Philippines. Marcos Jr. was seen alongside Singaporean Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong and Manpower Minister Tan Sri Leng at the event. Also present in the trip were First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos, their son, Congressman Sandro Marcos, and the president's cousin, House Speaker Martin Romualdez. But one political analyst believes that Malacanang is now in damage control mode after the president's unannounced trip to Singapore. Professor Jean Encinas Franco told the chiefs that the palace may have tried to dodge criticism by keeping mum on the engagement. She added that the current administration could be banking on the president's large support base.
My sense is that they're really emboldened by the 31 million mandate and the fact that they can spin, events such as this. That's why they're not even thinking that it is something that can affect them in the long term.
And the 6-year closure of a portion of Meralco Avenue has taken effect, forcing motorists and commuters to start taking alternative routes. Justine Punsalang with the report.
A 250-meter part of Meralco Avenue was closed off to motorists last night for the construction of the Ortigas and Shaw Boulevard stations of the Metro Manila subway system. The road from Shaw Boulevard to the front portion of Capitol Commons will be closed for 6 years. Traditional jeepneys are advised to pass through Captain Henry Javier Street to Dani Floro and vice versa. Both modern jeepneys and UV Express units can traverse Doña Julia Vargas Avenue going to San Miguel Avenue and vice versa. Another alternative route for UV Express is going to Camino Verde. Employees working in establishments and offices along the closed portion had no choice but to walk. Some are looking forward to the new train system.
Kasi kung para sa ikauunlad naman ng Pilipinas, bakit hindi? Tsaka since ito yung first ever subway kung sakali, so ayun, support lang.
Others said it's added hassle for workers.
Una, mag-adjust ka ng oras kasi for sure magiging traffic yan. Tapos, abala rin, pagka ganito, pagod na kami, dapat, kaya sa maglakad pa, dapat paglabas na namin sa office, sakay na kami, ngayon maglalakad pa kami.
Meanwhile, some jeepney drivers are concerned about the additional fuel consumption from the rerouting. But they said they have no choice but to bear with it until 2028.
Medyo malaki din ang magagas na diesel.
Oo.
At
Anong plano mo?
hindi pa alam.
Wala tayong magagawa. Pakisamahan na lang tayo. Project ng gobyerno to, kaya umayo na lang tayo.
Apart from the road closure, about 20 establishments, including a gasoline station, will be demolished to give way for the project. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. It's not over for Lorraine Badoy. The former NTF LCAC spokesperson is now facing a petition over at the Supreme Court. Let's get the details from Marlene Alcaide, who's joining us now from Manila. Marlene, what is this petition all about?
Sean, the controversy hounding former NTF LCAC spokesperson Lorraine Badoy is far from over. This morning, a group of lawyers filed an urgent petition for indirect contempt at the Supreme Court. Former Philippine Bar Association President Attorney Rico Domingo led the filing of the petition at the Supreme Court. The petition is based on the series of social media posts Badoy made against Manila RTC Branch 19 Judge Marlo Magdoza Malagar. Recall that Judge Malagar previously dismissed the government's proscription case, asking to declare the Communist Party of the Philippines and its armed wing, the New People's Army, as terrorist organizations. Domingo says this should not be taken lightly. The lawyers urged the High Court to impose penalty against Badoy. The group says they want to highlight the gravity of the incident and how it undermines the independence of the judicial system. Here's what Attorney Domingo had to say.
We have to put a stop to this. Pag hindi natin na-stop to, bukas meron na namang babarilin, meron na namang ambushin. May mga lawyers na naman tayong titirahin, meron tayong re-retagin.
Sean, Badoy earlier clarified that she was merely misquoted by CPP, NPA, NDF supporters. But Domingo says her posts were self-explanatory. Last week, the Supreme Court has started its motu proprio proceedings on the matter. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for those updates. Marlene Alcaide reporting to us live from the city of Manila. Thank you, Marlene. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Radio broadcaster Percy Knight, critic of the Marcos and Duterte administrations. Calls for justice over his killing have since flooded social media. The ERC, or Energy Regulatory Commission, has denied the joint rate hike petition of Meralco and San Miguel Energy Corporation. The ERC said, as prudent business entities, both companies should have risk mitigating strategies to ensure their compliance with power supply agreements. Filipino-American fashion designer R. Bonnie Nola was crowned Miss USA 2022. Nola will be representing the United States in the 71st Miss Universe pageant next year. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.